Yo, we live on location, New York City, draft week. We sitting here, I got the blackest one with me. We got a special guest, man. Knuckleheads live on location from Fort Lauderdale, Fort Lickerdale's own. We got the all AAC freshman, Mr. Taylor Hendricks.
Sir, I'm glad to be here. Thank y'all for having me.
Appreciate you, bro.
When you get to the league and the draft is over with, now, who you look forward to playing against?
Definitely LeBron. Like, just watching him, like, from where I'm from, like, Fort Lauderdale. Yeah. Like, when I was growing up, like, watching basketball, like, that Big Three era is, like, when I grew up.
Miami run, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, just playing against him is something I want to do.
You ready to run up against the King, bro?
I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah. I got this. I'm going to be watching for you.
Fort Lauderdale. We live in Florida. We Florida boys. You went to UCF. How was it at UCF?
City beautiful.
And why did you choose UCF out of everybody you could have chose?
Yeah, so first of all, UCF was great. Like, the coaches, my teammates, you know, if I could do it again, I would do it. But the reason I chose UCF was really, like, the biggest thing was the relationship I had with the coaches. You know, like, a lot of other coaches, they would, like, offer you and then, you know, not really talk to you much. Yeah. But, like, UCF, they always, you know, made an effort to call my mom, call me. Yeah. Talk about things like other than basketball. So
you right down the street and you McDonald's All-American. I've been calling you all the time too.
You'd be surprised like how many coaches like, you know, they just offer and, you know, go away. But UCF, like, they always stay persistent. So, you know, that's something I kept in the back of my mind.
Was there anybody that almost like just stole you away from Florida? Like, was it somebody who almost got you?
I would say Memphis.
Memphis
was
Penny.
right
Penny.
Yep.
So you liked Memphis. Did you take a visit to Memphis?
No, I didn't take a physical visit because when I was, you know, during my recruitment, it was COVID, so they canceled all visits.
You definitely is on
How
the
was
COVID.
that to deal with, like, such a big process during such an unreal, never-before-seen time? Like, how did you navigate that?
I mean, it was different. Like, you know, you have to take your visits, like, online, like, through, like Zoom and stuff like that. So, you know, I kind of wish I had to see, like, the campus in person, but, you know, you got to just adjust.
How was it to get announced? It's your COVID year to get announced McDonald's All-American, and you ain't get an opportunity to play in the game. Like, so how was that? Was you excited to get announced, but then with COVID, was it like a letdown that you didn't get to go?
Yeah, so I was basically a nominee. So, yeah, I mean, me not being able to play, you know, it didn't really, you know, rattle me at all. Like, you know, it's just what it is, you know.
Yeah. So who put the ball in your hand? Who helped you fall in love with basketball?
My oldest brother, Jamal, he introduced me and my twin brother to baskall. And,
so that's who used to bust your ass. That's who used to give you that work.
We were playing like 2-on-1 back then, so
So who used to win the one-on-ones? Who is the big brother, the one that used to win the one-on-ones till you got a little bigger, or how did it go?
Yeah, I would say early on he was winning them, and then as we got older, it was like, you know, it wasn't even close anymore.
Was you ever in the back? Was your other brother beating you too?
Yeah, it was pretty even between me and him growing up.
Oh, so you got a lot of beat up in you experience. So it took a lot to get you here. Huh?
I mean, that's how you get better, though. Yeah.
How was it when you got to school? Like, once you got with the guys, you started to practice, and as the game started, like, when did you start to feel like, man, like, this is pretty cool. I feel like I'm fitting in, and it's coming pretty cool for me.
I would say like pretty early on, like throughout the summer workouts, like, you know, I was doing really good, like competing wise, and like I felt like, you know, I was pretty much earning my spot, like just from, you know, just the start of it, really.
What made you decide to go? Going to draft.
You know, just hearing my name on a lot of things throughout the middle of the season, and then talking to my agent. And looking at the stuff online, really, you know, you just see your name so high. It's like, you know, that this is your dream.
Oh,
this
no,
your opportunity.
I heard. You know, you see your name on that draft board, you like, oh, they want me?
Yeah.
Right. Quickly. Yeah. You only did 1 year, but like with the NIL and everything they got going on, were you impacted by that? Did you have deals, or what was your perspective on the whole NIL situation?
So yeah, I had a few deals, but you know, I was never really like focused on NIL and things like that. So yeah, but I had a few.
How did your draft workouts go? Like, how many teams you had to work out for, and How you think you did in the draft workout?
So I did 6 draft workouts for teams, and I think they all went pretty well. You know, it was kind of different, like traveling from city to city, like every other night, and you know, it's just different. But I had fun doing them. You know, meeting the coaches, meeting the staff, and things like that.
If you could predict what team that's going to draft you, what team you think that's going to draft you, what team would that be?
I don't know, man.
You know,
I mean, on draft night, like a lot of things change. There's a lot of trades. Like, you know, you just never know until your name's actually called. And even then, you might get traded like the next minute. So
What was your best workout you had out of those 6? What was the one you walked away from like, man, I kind of killed that workout?
I'll say my workout with Detroit. It was like a 3-on-3 workout, and, you know, my team did pretty good. And, you know, I felt like I was killing. So I would say that workout.
if it's one thing that you say that you're going to miss from being in college, being in school, what is that one thing you think you'll miss going into next year?
I'll say being with my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, because, like, you know, him being in college and then, you know, me going to this new chapter, it's like we're not really going to be together.
So he going to go to school and you're going to be hooping?
Yeah, he's going to be hooping at school, though, so we're going to be hooping, but just on different
levels.
You know, so.
Yeah.
Was it anything about this, like, since you declared and you've been going through the workouts and everything, all the way from declaring and now you hear a couple days before the draft, is there anything that's been, like, surprising or caught you off guard? Like, wow, I didn't expect that.
I can't say anything really. Like, you know, you kind of expect that the teams want to be thorough with, like, checking your body and just seeing how you are mentally and things like that. So I wouldn't say anything that surprised me so far.
What was a weird question you heard during this process that you were like, why they ask? What was one of the weirdest questions you heard?
I haven't heard any weird questions, but, like, I had one of the teams, like, tell me to drop a play. Like, they gave me, like, a situation, like, 5 seconds left, and it's a tie game.
Oh, they want to, okay.
What play would you drop? And I just dropped one of my college plays that I had. So
That's
Well,
dope.
I ain't
You
never
knew a
heard
play,
that.
though.
That's different.
Yeah.
You knew a play, though.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, man, because, you know, I know y'all young fellas, how y'all bringing it on the drip check. You one of the fortunate. You got invited to the green room.
Right.
Tell me about your outfit. Is you know, y'all know you gonna have your anchors out. Y'all young boys like to have your anchors out. What your fit check gonna look like from the suit to the feet? How you bringing it?
I mean, I don't want to give away too much. I want y'all to, like, see it.
Yeah, okay, sneak
See it
peek,
when you
sneak
see
peek.
it. But I'll give you a little hint on it. My ankles aren't going to be showing.
Okay.
Respect,
Okay, that's
right
good.
there.
Good.
Man, respect.
But the color of my suit is going to be a color that's not on the rainbow. So that's the little hint for you.
Not on the rainbow. Got it. Okay.
Looking at your family, you know,
Mm-hmm.
just you know, just coming the process, and how excited are you for your family to experience this with you, and for you to go through this whole process with your family around?
I'm definitely excited, you know, just having my mom be there with me, like, throughout all my basketball experiences, and my twin brother being with me, and, like, just them seeing me, you know, achieve the dream that we've always had is really a blessing, you know, and, like, me doing this is helping my brother, like, see me do it and then motivates him and feels like he could do it too. So, you know, it's just a blessing to be the first to do it.
How excited are you for the moment? Like, we all did it. For us, it was David Stern, rest in peace, the commissioner before Adam Silver. But for you, now you get to shake Adam Silver's hand. Like, what does that moment mean? And, like, you know, like is that something that you've been looking at every year, watching the draft guys, and you've been thinking, like, man, I pray I get my moment. And how do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's something definitely I've been praying about, like, my whole life, you know, just to be able to walk across that stage. So, you know, to, like, see that it's, like, 2 days away, it's, like, it's crazy. But, like, I'm not that nervous right now. But, like, I feel like once I get in the arena and things like that, like, I'm going to be, like, shaking.
I was like that until I started seeing them cameras and folks moving
Yeah.
around. Everything started being important.
Yeah.
I got drafted. David Stern was the commissioner, and me being silly, when I got drafted, I kind of shook his hand and kind of grabbed the back of his head.
That's
Like this,
crazy.
and he was like, "Be cool, be cool." So, with your drafting, would you handshake or hug?
Or a head palm. Like,
Nah, I'm not going to head palm. That's kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
But nah, I think I'm going to just, like, handshake him, and, yeah, I'll probably do a hug too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who are you bringing to the draft with you?
It's going to be my teammates from college, some of my college coaches, my family, I think, and some of my high school coaches as well.
What is one of the fondest memories from another draft that you've seen that you think about the process of where you about to go through? So who is one of the people that you seen get drafted from previous drafts that you remember?
I'll say from last year's draft was Josh Minot. He's from like that South Florida area.
Yeah.
So like just seeing him get drafted, I used to play against him, play with him, and just seeing him get drafted like made me feel like I could do it too. And then also seeing Scotty Barnes get drafted because I was on the same team with him in my my freshman year of high school. So just watching him go through it, kind of inspired me as well.
I got draft day advice for you, bro. Like, listen, outside of the obvious, just, enjoy it, have fun, but, like, it's going to be memorabilia. Take everything. I'm so serious. Like, I would have never thought that, but, like, my pops was one of them people. He takes everything. And, like, now to be – we got drafted 2000. Yeah. We that many years away from it, and to go to my pop's crib, and he still got the little joints from the back of the chair that say 2000 draft. Listen, bro, Pop's got everything. He got pens. He got like literally all type of different stuff that I didn't even realize was there.
Well, we know Mom's gonna collect everything.
Yeah, she is. For
get everything. Twin, get everything. Make sure.
Man, I hope you enjoy your draft, and good luck, and hope you get everything that you're looking for. You might not be in the same weather you've been in your whole life in these last couple of years, though. You might get some little cold weather, but good luck and enjoy your draft.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you stopping by, man. Young fella, good luck, man. We going to see his name called in a couple days.